Hi everyone. I've been looking at how to use a social networking site to enhance second language learning. Next year we're including Mandarin as part of our senior school curriculum. That's from years 4 to 6. We're going to have the help of the Confucius Institute with our teaching and learning, but we would really like to follow that up with some work on our social network site. We've been using a social networking tool called Yammer. It's one of the Microsoft Office 365 suite. And the advantages of a Yammer over a site like Facebook is the fact that it's largely controlled, and we can see what's going on between the students and those interactions, and we have full access, and we can also invite external experts or contributors in when it's necessary or ideal. So why is this topic important? Schools, primary schools, more looking towards ubiquitous learning in all of the curricula, and second language learning is definitely part of this. So any way we can have the students learning anytime and anywhere and anyhow, the better it is. So the concepts that we're looking at here is student agency. So how do we get the students to take more control over their own learning and provide their own pathways to success? And the other thing that we really want to do is to look at how students can support each other in their learning. So out of the numerous readings that I did around the research using social networking sites to enhance L2, a lot of them talked about when it was successful, that the students were supporting each other, and they had a sense that they were creating their own little community where they contribute and be supported by one another. I delved into a reading about language learning social network sites, and one in particular called Live Mocha, which no longer exists. One of the things they did was provide rewards and opportunities for those students that supported other students. So I think we could really do this within our own sort of microcosm of a primary school, and getting students supporting each other at home. One of the other things that was really successful was that students felt that they had control, and that what they were doing was authentic and genuine. One of the really big things that I hadn't really thought of, which has now really turned out to be quite important, is that for students to be successful, it's ideal that they have opportunities within the social networking site, communicate with native language users of our target language, which in this case is going to be Mandarin. So that will provide a challenge for us, but I know that the high school that's right next door to the primary school has a sister school in China, and maybe we could perhaps tap into a Chinese primary school. There were things that also that I hadn't thought of that we'll need to consider too, and that's the extra amount of work that's placed on teachers to facilitate this learning and to create learning opportunities within the social networking sites. And I'll have to think about how we support the teachers to do that, and it might look like a bit of release to time every now and then. I guess just to wrap up, the general consensus was that social networking sites are a really invaluable tool for second language learning. and if used properly, can really enhance the experience for children and the teachers. So I'm really buoyed by that and really excited about the prospect of what 2017 will offer. Thanks.